Yo, it's the Land Assassin. What's up? What's happening? Morning, homies. It is game time. Is it dark? Yes. Is it night? No. It is morning. It is morning time, homies. It is time to rise and shine. Today, it is going to happen quick. The sun will come out and it will turn to day quick. So we got to get the jump on these fools. We got to get the jump on these fools. The early bird catches the worm, and that worm is used to catch a BBL. We do not use live bait on this channel, FYI. But I'm just saying, figuratively, the early bird catches the worm. I assume you guys can hear me. It's possible, who knows? Guys, we got a little lucky right there. Apparently, at some point in time, Silver decided that she wanted to take her hook off. So, she kind of just drifted off. So, luckily, she didn't drift off to nowhere. That was ridiculous. That's a first. Should have left that on. whatever. Anyways. All right, guys, I'm gonna go move the truck. All right, dudes. Morning. We gotta pull out our maps. We are not chart plotting like the old school, but we are definitely in need of a map on our phone. Sunrise is at 5 30 something. I should probably also check windy to see how windy it is going to be. It'll be a little breezy. It is a little cold this morning, guys. That is for sure. Let's get it. Let's get it. Got something in my eye. assure you guys, it is not as dark as it looks in the GoPro. I even have my sunglasses on and I can still see. The GoPro doesn't do that well in low light conditions. software, so I cannot see any comments. Should have thought of that before I made this cruise. There's a gentleman out here early, or some gentlemen's out here early with us. Props to them. Oh, yeah. Unlimited, what up, dog? Okay, well, apparently my fish finder thinks that we are not where we are, so that's dumb. It still thinks we are back in the ramp, or on the ramp. So we'll have to do a reset on that. But for now, we'll use our boating software, our mapping software, and figure out where we are. I think we're pretty close. We are pretty close, I believe. Unlimited is the only one awake right now. ¿Qué pues, Unlimited? OG style, vato. worm is still beat up. Your bromance. Why? This is my fish finder. I think I just need to push the X. There we go. All right. Now I can see, guys. We're close, but maybe not exactly. We're close enough. Close enough for horseshoes and hand grenades. I believe that is how they say the phrase. Close enough for horseshoes and hand grenades. What up, gentlemen? We are in about 8 feet of water. Checking our drag. I'll let you guys see that sunrise-ish. While I try and find a fish to set the hook into. But this is day who knows what of the 30-day challenge. A self-imposed. Yo, Dennis, morning, bro. What is happening, my dude? It's gonna happen quick, guys. The sun is gonna come up and it's gonna be day. Ash is probably still partying off his winnings, bro. It's probably a crazy night at Ash's house. He's all like, bro, I just won. Classic Ash. He is probably smart enough to be sleeping right now, dude. 22. What's happening, dog? $22. Did you expect anything less? This comes to you as a surprise. I find that odd. That it would be so surprising to you that I would be out fishing right now, bro. That's almost insulting that you would be so shocked. Okay, why is 22? Dude, I'm afraid to even think about what could be accomplished in life with like 6 hours of sleep. I probably got like 4.5 hours of sleep. But imagine 6, bro. Shh. 6 hours of sleep, what I could do, I don't even want to think about it. I'd probably catch like 3 fish. I got the gring. Oh my God, does it sound like I got the gring, bro? Is this another doctor's analysis? I'll drink some water, bro, just so it won't sound like I got the gring. Is it deadly, bro? Is the gring deadly? And also, is it contagious? I don't want to spread the gring. Is it gring or gring? I just want to make sure I'm also saying it correctly. Gring or gring? Oh, it's an. Oh, I thought that was me misreading that, bro. It is way contagious. All right, bro, that's why I stay out on the boat by myself all the time, because I don't want to spread it to others. I do not want to give them, apparently, the grind. If it's that contagious, bro, I definitely don't want to pass this on. I am slowly working a worm through here. Why do I usually choose a worm as my first bait? My first battle bait? It's just the bait that I feel like they're gonna munch on, bro. I could be wrong. Well, I definitely don't want to spread the gring. There's a fresh breeze, bros. Well, there's our first one. Feels okay. It was a gentle hook set. Looks like a Little John. We got ourselves, I believe, a Little John. All right, guys, I'm sorry to interrupt your your sunrise. I think I do got the gring. But we are going to do well, maybe he's not a Little John. Maybe he's a BBL John. Nah, he's looking Little Johnish. Come on, Little John. Hey. Maybe it's a BBL, I don't know. It's got the belly of a BBL, but it's got the body of a Little John. It's got the body of a goddess. Bam. That's a fat one, bros. That is the kind of disturbance you want to hear in the morning, bros. That has a belly. Now this is not a 7-pounder. This is probably a BBL, but on the fat side, like, look at that belly. Apenas, bro, short and fat. This was like me back in the day, short and fat. Okay, we are tarred up. Let's see. Hey, relax, girl. Definitely a BBL. The weight is in. No tag. That is a short little fatty, bros. Guachalo. Que pues. No tag. Thank the good Lord that we did not zero. And also, thank the good Lord for that BBL. I hope I didn't give that BBL the grind. Bro, you guys are out here lowballing me. You lowballing me. Might as well have said 315, guys. All right, so I got to cut the head off of my worm. But that worm was already torn like that for a while, guys. You guys lowballing me. Que pues, bros? As soon as I put this worm back on, I will show you guys the weight. What are you doing? But, as we've said before, a BBL a day keeps the doctor away. And there's no medical proof of that. Though, I did watch House. So, you know. That fish weighed 4 pounds, 3 ounces, bro. An official BBL, something that we haven't seen in a couple days. And I don't know why. What has kept the BBLs away? What has kept them at bay? I don't know. Dude, I was gonna switch over to a chatterbait, but then I just moved it super slow. And I said, okay, fine. Good thing I checked my drag. Yo, what up, Jimmy? Colin, what's up? Snozook. Snozook, I started at 5 a.m. That is correct. The early bird catches the BBL, dog. Well, technically the worm, and then utilizes that plastic worm on a BBL. Colin, I'm not sure. I'm a fan of you berating the homies that watch fishing shows this early in the morning. Yourself included, Colin. Oh, bromance coming through early in the morning. The 6 a.m. fishing tax. There is no tax, bro. The only tax is on the body, possibly the mind. Bromance, this is Snozook, this is exactly where you belong, bro. I haven't seen the news in many a days. Bromance, I will bust out the customary 5 on it song, but allow the sun to come up a little bit because there's some gentlemen around me and I don't want to disturb their peace. But I do appreciate you dropping 5 on it, dog. Oh, it's getting crowded over here, guys. Now there's 3 boats here. Jimmy is chilling at his house, watching fishing. I mean, that's the second best option right there, bro. Bro, if I start singing, they're gonna wanna come over because they're gonna be all like, bro, what do you have in your boat that's making you all crazy this early in the morning? I'm like, dude, just the homies. Woody, good morning, player. What's happening? You missed 1 BBL already. We initially thought it was a Little John, but it was a BBL. Guys, there's no acting crazy. I didn't rewatch the end of yesterday's show, but potentially there was a commandeering of the vessel. That some might not want to happen ever again. Let's put you guys back on the, hold on. That was lucky. I was lucky it wasn't a fish because I was gonna slam him in the face. We'll put you guys on that sunrise. Is that a bald eagle? Do I hear a bald eagle? You better believe it, I hear a bald eagle somewhere. I'm telling you guys, that sunrise is gonna happen quick. $22. What hook set are you talking about? Are you questioning the strength of my hook set, dog? Watch out, bros. It's a little crowded out here. I'll put you back on the sunrise. I always do that. I'm gonna cast once to the semi-shallow, run it through there, and then we'll cast to the slightly deeper, and then I'll run it through there, and then I'll throw a chatterbait, Don's chatterbait in the slightly shallow. Can you guys see? The crowd that is building. Wow, that was just a check, 22. It was a check, bro. I check first. If I feel resistance, then it becomes an immediate slam. But prior to, it'll just be a test. Last cast to out here with the worm before I throw a chatterbait out there, just to test the waters, as it were. I was in some grass, so I might have to redo that cast. I'll still work it back, but Randy, what's happening? We're trying, bro. We've got one BBL that we hooked into. It was barely a BBL, but it still counts. All right, this will be the last cast with the worm, and then we're gonna put that chatterbait on. Prior to the sunrise. You kind of feel like you're watching golf, bro. The assassin is reading the green. Oh yes, Tom. He likes running those baits on the bottom, as it allows him to feel the green and determine the slope of the green. On his next cast, he will go slightly more aggressive with the bait running mid-depth. You must be versatile, throwing quicker moving baits and slower moving baits. That felt fish-like. All right, I'm still gonna throw that chatterbait, even though that felt a little fish-like and I airballed it. I'm always looking for that hole-in-one 22. That felt very fish-like, and I think I just airballed it. But we are now going to the chatterbait. And it feels like that sun is never coming out. So guys, we are now turning the camera towards the action. Holy moly, whatever that action was, it was crazy. Here we go. We are in 8 feet of water. The point comes out right here. Oh, I think there's some eelgrass on that fool. We'll let the chatterbait hit the bottom. It is on the bottom. Pop it up. And run it back. Slowly. Let's check our drag. Drag is right. Come on, 7-pounder. Yo, 22, this Don's Chatterbait is a living legend. Only second to Mr. Wiggles, who currently apparently is in a witness protection program right now. I don't know who he's hiding from, but he is definitely hiding from somebody. I think ever since he became famous, Mr. Wiggles, he's not really a paparazzi kind of guy. He's just kind of like, bro, I can't stand the constant flash. I mean, he's even getting flashes from fans, you know what I'm saying? And he's just like, bro, these ladies need to learn how to behave themselves because they're just out here flashing. Flashing. Lights, lights, lights. Oh. Colin, that might be true. But that might be very little pressure, bro. I assure you, Mr. Wiggles is safe. I almost 80% know where he is. 80% sure I know where he is. One hit me, but son of a fish. I doubt it was big, but it did hit me. Here's one. I just gotta slow it down a little bit. This is probably just a little Juan. Nothing big. It's just a little Juan. Orale! Just a tiny little Juan. I think the little Juans are off on this side. I'm not even gonna weigh them. Get out of here, little Juan. Let's get some of that line twist out of there. I don't want little Juans. Snitches get stitches. Oh, Colin wants to talk about bacon when he knows I'm out here starving. That's okay, Colin. Enjoy your bacon. I shall feast on the defeat of my enemies. I wouldn't really call fish my enemies. Let's call them my opponents. Feast on the tears of my opponents. I'm not sure bass cry. Oh, bass must be Mexican then, bros, if they don't cry. Mr. Wiggles is gone. Bro, Mr. Wiggles is around. I just gotta remember exactly where he is. He was placed in a location so secret that I don't even know where he is with absolute certainty. That was so that if I ever get tortured, I would never tell anybody where he was because I might not completely remember. There is the possibility that Mr. Wiggles could have been placed where he belongs. And then I absolutely don't know where he is because we've all been there, guys. Where he belongs is unknown to us. So, 22, I would have gone to sleep earlier, but I was eating. There was no IV. I feel like there probably should have been, but negative. No IV. No intravenous anything, bro. I just ate like a normal person, and then it was Mimi's time, and then after that, dude. So, oh, you guys are gonna miss that right there. Look at that little peak of the red sun. I should also get the phone. I don't care if there's gonna be a fish on that line. I gotta get this little red sun peak right there. Bros, do not stare at the sun for too long, but that red peak right there, dudes. Oh, you son of a gun. Why is my phone being stupid? Somehow I'm still over here fishing with one hand, guys. But I'm in the eel grass. And it is official, boys. We are on the other end of the sunrise. I think you guys are just trying to get me to expose Mr. Wiggles' location, which I will not. I will not expose his whereabouts. Dudes, that sun is sick. Try to take another picture of that and not go blind. Dudes, I don't know what my freaking phone is doing. I'm pretty sure that's the sun, guys. I don't know. I might be in an alien world here, but watch out, bros. That's what I'm seeing. An orb. What you guys are seeing, I don't know. All right. "22, don't even put me in the same realm as Bill Dance, bro, because, oh, those dudes, let me take a picture of these dudes fishing in the sunrise. Why? I don't even know these dudes, bro. Watch out, bros. I don't even know these guys. But look at that. I'm taking these sunrise pictures of these guys. What a stalker. Creepy, bro. What a creep. This guy's a weirdo. Dang, it's even better right now, bro. Every time I look back and I think I'm done taking pictures, I see another opportunity. I mean, if only I could focus on fishing. Anyways, let's get back to fishing. All right, we're gonna throw a Nico out here. While it's not windy, we will throw this Nico out there. And now, bromance. Now I can say, bromance got 5 on it. Fishing with Silver and me. Bromance got 5 on it. Grab your fishing pole, homie. You see, that would be probably somewhere along the lines of the fishing show theme song, bro. I don't think I got really that flavor of a Bill dance today. I don't think I got that flavor, bro. I got a little more street vibe. You know what I'm saying? Cuvo E, what's happening? Just letting these guys enjoy that sunrise right there. Hey, I got it right the first time. I usually say sunset for some reason. Probably because I'm not 100% awake. Oh, Benefish is taking a buddy out fishing. That's what's up. A little more Chicano, if you will. I don't know, bro. A little more Chicano. And I don't think I got that Hank Parker feel. Where's he at? Gone fishing. The something, the lawn needs mowing. Where's he at? I do not have the vibe of either one of those gentlemen. I mean, I'll still hang out with him. I'll still rock with him. Are you waiting for him at your house, bro? Or what's the sitch, bro? Because by the time you get out here, bro, it's going to be basically tomorrow at this point in time. We've caught a BBL and a dink, bro. A BBL and a little Juan. $22, I'm not sure if that's a compliment or if you've just insulted me. But either way, I will accept it. He's at the ramp. Oh. That's got to be terrible, bro. I've been in that situation. Mainly every time that I'm waiting for my brother, who I assume still exists, guys, but I don't know for sure because I have not heard from him in quite a while. Ever since Kimmy broke his heart. I've not heard from him. Not a peep. Oh, the sunrise edition is full of compliments, but the sunset edition, that's when the darkness starts to set in and the compliments become condescension. and concern. Did Snizook, did you just attempt to inform me what a Chicano is, bro? Very interesting. That would be like someone trying to, what analogy do I want to use here, guys? Someone trying to, because someone trying to inform the sun that it is a star. I'm sure the sun knows, bro, I'm boiling hot dog. I'm well aware of the fact that I'm a sun. But I mean, I guess I applaud the the attempt to educate me, dog. Oh, you gotta bring breakfast. Freaking unlimited. That is not a standard that is going to be set here, bro. That's what had my brother thinking I would Uber him. I'm in Guntersville Goose Pond. Need some waypoints. Bill, are you asking me for waypoints? Or are you telling me that I need some waypoints? Because I only launch out of Goose Pond and have only gone there like during tournaments, but never really fished that area. So waypoints I do not have for there. Dang, bro. I guess Thump Gel does catch everything. All right, guys. I think that's enough sunrise. The sun has risen. Oh, I gotta take these guys' picture again. What is my problem? I feel like I'm the Family Guy episode where Peter kept on telling that guy, I must draw you. All right, that's the last picture. I'm not looking back there anymore. These guys are going to think Washalom, freaking Snizzle coming out here with the education today, guys. The sun does not rise as the earth only rotates. Dang, Snizzuk, you are sharp today, dog. Snizzuk is on point. He is sharp, guys. This early in the morning, he's dropping that knowledge on us, bros. It's too early, Snizzuk. you might fry my brain. I'm just out here trying to stay warm. Dude, it is cold. Oh, now 22 is talking to us about the speed of light and the amount of time that it takes. We are seeing the past right now, guys. The amount of time that it takes for light to travel through a vacuum and end up here radiating upon the earth. Dang, bros, freaking nerds. You know what, guys? I'm gonna have to start a new stream because we have awoken the nerds. The Revenge of the Nerds. Don't even get me started on that old school movie. I don't remember any of them, dudes. I just know they were very risque. Revenge of the Nerds. The son, these guys. Then we're gonna start talking about, really guys, when we look into space with telescopes, we are seeing back in time and blah, 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 blah. All this nerd stuff, bro. My brain's gonna explode out here. Yeah, dog. I told you it was cold out here. I mean, I told you right now, but it's too late for you. You're probably in shorts. Shorts and hey dudes. That's the way Benefish is rolling right now. So it's probably a good idea that the dude didn't show up, bro, or show up early. Look, E, that is just telling me that I have not caught enough fish. And that's what worries me, because when we start going off on like intergalactical conversations, bro, that means that we have not been brought back to focus, because the chat goes off on tangents. But when a fish comes in, it's like, yeah, BBL, fish, yeah, this, that, and the other. But when there are no fish, then it's all like, guys, you know what that cloud looks like? You know what that tree looks like? It looks like a prawn. And next thing you know, what is going on here, guys? What are you talking about? It looks like a prawn. Then I start looking to see if it does look like a prawn. And then I start thinking, that does look like a prawn. And then I start thinking about the Muppet prawn. And then I'm all like, okay, okay. Let's catch some fish, okay? I don't know what his name is. I think he's like Pepe the Prawn or something like that. This is on a jerkbait, guys. Pepe the Prawn, okay? See, now we're talking about a prawn, but we got a fish on. I don't know what size. Oh, get cute, bro. It's a crappie. The crappie, hey. This crappie might make it back into the water. Calmate, crappie. Look at that, guys. Look at that. I don't know what the legal size of crappie is, but I think I'm gonna toss this guy back. Crappie. That was on my American shad jerkbait. Yeah. I don't think I'm going to get 27 more of those, Colin. He definitely felt bigger than that. I almost want to say that I think there might have been another one with him, but hold on, guys. I know this is going to make Tyler hungry, but I'm going to put some thump gel on this. You guys see the amount of rust on this freaking jerkbait right here? It's a lot of rust, dogs. This boat is basically a floating tetanus shot, or waiting to happen. That's what it is. That's what it be. Wheezy. We caught a BBL. It was a 4.2 or 4.3. I don't remember. And we just caught a little Juan and a little crappie right now. We're not flexing on any of the last two fish, but we did catch one BBL, and a BBL a day keeps the doctor away. Tyler, I'm over here by the opening of, or by Goat Island, I believe that's what it's referred to as. Why, I don't know, but I'm over here by Goat Island. All right, guys, I'm going to start casting from the other side. And I'll cast up to the shallow. I will find that grass line and I will stay out of that. I'll be on the edge. Cause I'll be living on the edge. You can't blah, 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 blah. Living on the edge. Da, 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 da. Bro, I'm gonna tell you, back in the day, those Aerosmith videos were top notch, bro. They were, let's call them a thing of beauty. I forgot which particular videos the chick, Alicia Silverstone or whatever. I mean, that chick used to be top notch, bro. And then all of a sudden she became crazy. So I don't know if that had anything to do with the videos or if she just became crazy. But I tell you what, guys, that was definitely top-notch stuff. When you're a young vato and you're all like, what is that all about? All right, guys, we are in about 12 feet of water right now. Oh, you want to splash? Watch this. All right, so whatever splashed didn't want any of my bait. Dudes, so whenever she was, I mean, I think she came out in multiple videos, bro, because that was crazy. But I think it was multiple videos that her and Liv Tyler came out in. But, dude, that boggled the young mind when you, or at least when I saw that video, I was all like, okay. I feel like, I think that's when I think that's the point where I could pinpoint when certain things dropped. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about like a record release, but certain things dropped at that time. I was like, what did I just, okay. So bromance, that's where it gets kind of weird because like watching those videos that were like ancient videos now, but watching those videos is kind of it's kind of weird because like let's say the Christina Aguilera video, and this is prior to allegedly Ozempic. Here we go, back on Ozempic. But like it's weird because they don't look like that anymore. So it just throws me off when I'm all like, oh yeah, this was cool back in the day, but I know this ruca does not look like this anymore. So what am I looking at? Am I looking at a ghost? It's just kind of weird. I gotta tie a jig on also, guys, because so now I'm throwing to the shallow and popping it out into the deep. But yeah, bros, that was definitely when the moment when gravity struck and certain things dropped. I mean, my parents, I don't know if they were aware that I saw that video, but one day I was probably talking all high pitched, and then I saw that video, and then I walk in and be like, "What's up, Dad?" And he's like, "What? How did that happen?" And I was like, "I don't know, man. What are you talking about?" It was definitely, that was a life-changing moment right there. Yeah, bro. I too wanted to go search for the precious at that point in time. It's like, what's going on here? Yo, Tyler, get out there and get him, dog. Been a fish. Yeah, dudes. I started checking chicks' ears at that point in time. I was like, nope, not an elf. Next. Nope, not an elf. Next. But think about it, bros. It's not a. I mean, for us, it would be beneficial because, like, I somehow it takes a billion years for an elf to, and this is a mythical creature, but for an elf to age. But she would outlast you, bro. You would get all. So that's why I'm saying it would be beneficial for us because we would get all old, wrinkly, tiny, and she would still be doing her elf thing. So totally beneficial to us, but poor her. I'm throwing a shaky head out here, guys, to the shallow and running it back. I'm attempting to feel rocks, but I am not. More importantly, I'm attempting to feel bites, but I haven't as of yet. I can neither confirm nor deny if the moderator is an elf, if I am a Highlander, or any of the above. Dude, imagine if an elf and a Highlander had a kid. What would that make that kid? Would it be a high elf? Or an elflander? Or some kind of combination? Now that would be weird. But that kid would be like essentially immortal. Snizook. Now, I take that as a total insult right there, bro. Because if I have fished bass for a millennia, bro, and I can only catch this many, whoa, what the heck have I been doing the entire time? I seem to have been apparently not learning anything. So I'm not sure I'll take that as a compliment right there, Snizook. Snizook went for the manhood right there, guys. Oh, you are correct, 22. That kid would be in diapers for, oh man, bro. It would be a shad. Oh, dudes, I missed that frickin' fish right there. It would be a shad load of time that kid would be in diapers. Son of a gun, I missed that fish. I missed that fish on that shaky head. Que pues, bro. What up, N to the B? How's it be down under? Can't believe I missed that one. A son of a fish. Now, I'm not saying it was going to be a giant, but there was a nibble on there, and I missed it. Dude, I mean, there could be a possibility, dude, that kid, born at the right time, could have been in cloth diapers, where you got to wash them and all, and then it could have still been in diapers in the transition to the development or the creation of disposable diapers, bro. Imagine that life-changing event right there for the parents. They would be all like, oh, we don't got to wash diapers anymore? Oh, cool. We will just use these disposable ones. Man, that would be an experience. Well, hopefully, N to the B, we can raise your heart rate to the point where you're like, oh, bro, I can't go to sleep. You see him land that fish, but there's a potential that you might be like, the peacefulness of nothing. And then you'll go to sleep super fast, bro. But there's no telling. Flying to Chile in the morning? Bro, just because you're watching me, bro, doesn't mean you have to go to like a South American country. You know, you could go to somewhere else like the Middle East or, no, let's not do that. Like Europe or something, bro. Oh, definitely N to the B. One of those is going to happen. Colin, you got a freaking pilot's license? Or is this just the potential of having one? Dude, picture this. 2 Canadians on a dual prop plane. I don't know what they're called. Don't really get that deep into avionics. But on a dual prop plane coming into this country, flying into the Guntersville airport. Imagine, bro, the 2 dudes with their headsets just having a great time with their heads separating the entire time every time they talk on the way over here. Be like, Colin, yes, bromance. How many BBLs do you think we'll catch? BBLs abound, bromance. Ha 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 ha. With their heads like moving up and down. I wonder if that makes it kind of dangerous to fly while they're talking, because they're looking at this eye level, and then when they say something, their eyes go up and then they come back down. That's probably only for landing would that cause a problem, but during the rest of the time, they should be, oh, you've gotta be kidding me, bro. This fool was cruising with it. This fool was cruising with it. Oh, wait a second. Did I miss something while I was over here talking? Oh, sorry. N to the B. My bad, bro. I did not realize that you dropped 5 on it. Oh, in that case, N to the B. Well, I just missed one for you, dog. My bad. But N to the B. N to the B's got 5 on it. Fishing with Silver and me. N to the B, it's got 5 on it. Grab your, in your case, we usually say fishing pole homie, but in your case, grab your favorite blankie. Because, you know, it's night time, homie. Dang it, bro. Yeah, bro, Guntersville's got an airport over here, dog. Oh, oh, bros. The shaky head is gonna make me shake out of my frickin' mind. Over here reading this and oops. All right, let's run it back. Dummy. But I do appreciate that N to the B. Dang it. I gotta focus. Focus, man. Tell Scott to holler at me, man. Yes. Then it's true. They do sound like Terrence and Phillip. Colin, yes, bromance. Five minutes of fuel? It might be a good spot, White Frog, because also morning White Frog. It might be a good spot because of all the leftover chemtrails as they're coming through, bro, and they're dumping it on the lake. So the fish are able to grow bigger than other areas. You know what I'm saying? All right, guys. Something is happening down there. And it is disturbing me. So, how do we do this? I'm gonna send the Nico down there. Hopefully I don't get stuck. I gotta let these guys just I'm not your buddy, guy. I'm not your pal, buddy. Dude, if I ever meet you guys, I'm just gonna expect that to be your voices. You guys might even come out on the news. They'll be all like, in today's news, 2 gentlemen arrived at the airport with their, they're not floating heads, but they're not severed heads. They're not hinged heads. I don't know, but you guys would show up on the news and they'd interview you guys. They'd be like, what brings you to Alabama? Oh, guy, we're here to fish with the Latin bass assassin. Ain't that right, bromance? Oh, definitely. Oh. We might catch a BBL. Well, that must have been what we threw in the morning, dog. It's because, I got hit by a car, so my memory is not that great. So we must have thrown that bait, the bait that shall remain nameless. We must have thrown it this morning and caught that BBL. I mean, you guys wouldn't know what truly, you guys wouldn't know what I threw because I had you guys looking at the sunrise. So quite possibly, speculation may occur where they may be all like, you know what? I know how he caught that BBL this morning. He caught it on the bait that shall remain nameless. So, I might have just gotten busted, guys. My bad. My bad. Oh, bro. And you guys probably float like this, bro. Be like, say, buddy, I seem to have caught something. Oh, what is it, buddy? And then you guys will be like, bam, boom, bro. Rip it like that. Be like, bam. And be like, ha, 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 ha. I'm going to put a jig on. I got to tie my jig on, bros. There's rock over there. They were just nibbling that frickin' shaky head. I'm going to throw a jig on. Now, you guys may be aware that we lost a jig yesterday, and he's rusting in peace. But we got to move on, bros. The battle must continue. We must move on. Oh, definitely there's some good fried chicken here, dog. In fact, our homie, Mr. Creel, is part of that chicken business, bro. He's in the chicken business. and he helps bring us the delicious meals, bro, produced here in the South. All right. We're running out of half ounce jigs. I gotta hit up my homie.